We're at Art Explorers, and I'm here with Maria, who is, what is your title, Maria?
I'm one of the co-directors here. The other co-director is Sarah D'Angelo.
Okay, and tell us about Art Explorers and how long it's been here.
So Art Explorers is a nonprofit, creative arts nonprofit for adults with developmental disabilities and brain injuries. And the program has been a nonprofit since the year 2000, but it's actually been in existence for longer. It was started by Kristen Otwell and Joan Burley in 1996, I believe, and Rosanna, yes. So we've had lots of artists come through over the years, but we do have a group of artists still with us from the very early days, which is great. So they've actually been doing art for over 20 years.
Jerry, what kind of work do you like to concentrate on?
I like to work on printing.
And I see that you have a few items here that this is the Hulk in his house,
Yes,
and you've done some T-shirts as well.
yes, I did.
And over there we have is it one of the directors being attacked by donuts? Is that right?
Yes,
All right. Well, thank you, Jerry.
you're welcome.
How did the concept come about, and how can people purchase their art?
So it's the idea for this is based on there's several programs in the Bay Area, Creative Growth and Creativity Explored. We are as well progressive art studios for people with disabilities. So it came about with the whole deinstitutionalization movement that happened in the 1970s. And then, Kristen and Joan thought, hey, let's do this in Fort Bragg. So they got this group of folks together and started making art, and it just blossomed. So now we have 32 artists that come. We have a 5-day-a-week program, so they get to choose how many days they come and for how long, and they get to pick their medium, and they just start working and have their own styles.
Frank, you've been here how many years now?
10 years.
10 years as an artist, and you've written, or you've done two
Books, and they're kid books, and I'm been improving with my art. I'm doing Noyo prints, and I've been selling a lot of stuff, and I really love it.
And you said you kind of concentrate on rodeos?
Yes, because I'm a member of Shoreline Riders.
Okay, and that's just, how long have you been a member of that?
Going on 2 years.
Okay, going on 2 years. And so we've seen some of your work here. What inspired you to make a couple of children's books?
Because I thought it would be neat for little kids to learn how not to be so scared with horses and all that.
Okay, and so Misty and Danny at the Fair is about that.
Yes.
And what's the other book title?
It's called Wild Thunder.
And is that that's
a kid's book too.
Okay. And if people watching wanted to get one of the books or any of your artwork, they just come down here to the Art Explorers?
Yes, or they could go online and order.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
We encourage people to explore their own creativity. We'll give advice or instruction if they ask. We do have a printmaker, Nicholas Collins, who comes 3 times a week, and he works specifically on printing, linoleum prints and etchings. So that's a lot of fun because that's a whole different medium. And then we have Sabina Brunner, who owns Little Cup Ceramics. She comes in and brings in clay and fires pieces for us and works with folks to do ceramics. So we have these 2 great partnerships with these other outside artists that come in. So yeah, our job is to set everything up, make sure the program keeps running, frame things, display things, basically run a gallery and run a creative program. Mm-hmm.
And now, so if people wanted to come here, first of all, what's the address? And then I'm assuming they can purchase.
Yes. Pretty much everything's for sale. Okay. Folks will also do commissioned work. So if you have, pictures of loved ones or animals or something that you want somebody to create for you, they will do commissioned pieces. So yeah, we are at 333 North Franklin in Fort Bragg, and we're open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 3. And our gallery, we have stuff, for sale in the gallery, but we also have folders and stuff in portfolios that we can get out and show people as well.
And are you always open on First Fridays?
We are, yes. Since we moved to this new location, which is downtown, we're trying to be open so everybody can see us and we get more recognition for what we do.
Okay. And do you have a website or a Facebook page?
We have both. Our website is artexplorers.org, and we have a Facebook page, which is Art Explorers. Instagram is Art Explorers FB, and that's our online presence.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tell us about your store.
Our store is family operated and owned. I'm fifth generation Fort Bragg Mendocino. We have everything in here we try to do ourselves, our own creations as far as the artwork, the prints on the shirt, the jewelry. So we try to do everything ourselves as much as possible so they're not getting the same thing at every store. And we do a lot of custom work on the signs and so forth when the folks come in and want something different. We do it for them. We have a lot of ocean themed, ocean inspired, being on the coast, born and raised here and being Portuguese, that's the thing. So we have a lot of different stuff, the soaps, keychains, shirts. We have a lot of stuff, different items that are all custom made and created by ourselves.
Do you make them all here in the store?
We do just about everything in store except for it's wood or something big. I will do that at home on location and then bring it in, opposed to messing up the store with a bunch of sawdust and cuts. But the ladies come up with ideas, throw them at me. If I can create them, I do. Okay. And then the ladies finish them off and do the things that they need to do to make them pretty for the customers.
Now, when you say ladies, you mean other family members?
My wife and cousin, yes. Trina, my wife, and Tanya, my cousin, have been from the beginning. Tanya started when she was 14 with us. So we are moving along, all family, yes.
And now you said fifth generation. That's how long your family's been here, or the store?
My great-great-grandfather came here from the Azores in around 1848, 1849. Like the area, like the Bluffs, jumped ship, and I'm here because of it. So, yes.
Sounds like my grandfather.
The store we had a shop in Mendocino 36 years. We opened this one 3 years ago in May. And then we merged the Mendocino shop into the Fort Bragg store.
And we're in downtown Fort Bragg. Tell us where exactly we're located. What's your address?
We're at 262 North Main Street, the corner of Redwood and Main.
You can't really miss it, folks. It's right on the corner there.
No, right on the corner, and for all you old locals, it's the old Club Fort Bragg building.
And if people are watching this at home and wanted to order something, do you do mail order or anything like that?
You bet. We do a lot of mail order. I just mailed some boxes off the other day of vases that Trina hand painted, and a lot of our jams and other things get mailed out of the area. So yeah, we mail. We have no issue. All the services.
Okay. So the nice thing is, if you've gone home from vacation but decided, I really did want that item, you can give them a call and they can ship it right out.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Gordon. Have a great weekend. Enjoy that beautiful weather.
Oh, we will. Thank you. Welcome back. We're here at Taka's in downtown Fort Bragg, and I'm with Taka. Taka, tell us what your restaurant's about.
We have a Japanese restaurant and tempura and sushi, and we are located at 250 North Main Street. And my sushi is very fresh.
Okay. What made you decide to open up here in Fort Bragg?
Well, I thought this community need a Japanese restaurant, so that's why I opened 17 years ago.
And did you have a restaurant before then?
No, I didn't. I worked somebody else.
Okay. And so you've been here, and have you found it successful?
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate for our local people especially.
What seems to be the most bought food here at Taka's?
Well, tempura, the sushi, and chicken teriyaki is very popular.
Okay. And you've always been in this location, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So if somebody wanted to come visit us, what's the address, and do you have a website?
My
or
address
Facebook?
is 250 North Main Street,
Okay.
Fort Bragg, of course.
Okay, and that's near the corner of Redwood, but not quite.
Yes, yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, we're here at Cloth on Franklin Street in downtown Fort Bragg, and I'm with Daphne, the owner. Hi, Daphne.
Hi.
Tell us how long has Cloth been here, and tell us about the store.
Yeah, we started in 2014. Actually, I started it with our tax return in 2014 as an art project.
Okay.
Yeah, sort of to see, if it was possible. I didn't think of it as a business. I just thought, oh, this would be a fun thing to try out. And yeah, we did, 2014.
Now, as an art project, tell us about that. Was it just so you could open on First Fridays, or what?
Well, it was my first real business. I'd started an inner city garden in Oakland before this, but I'd never really started a business before. And so I was scared, of course, and I just thought, well, we always kind of wanted to do something like this, and it was terrifying, honestly, to start a business. And so just to get myself through it, I thought of it as an art project. I went to art school, so it was easier to think of it like that. And I thought, well, if it doesn't work out, then we could just close it, and it was fun, and,
Which is true with any experience.
Yeah, but it's been 5 years, and if you've studied business at all, you know that I think it's the 5-year mark that makes it a success. So yeah, it's been a success.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, okay, it's cloth, it's clothing, but it's not new clothing, right?
No, but it's actually a new concept for Fort Bragg, actually for the whole Mendocino coast. It's we're a buy-sell trade, so what that means is. We take clothes from the community. You can bring your clothes in here, and our employees are trained to look for what's coming into style for the next season and the current season. So they look through your clothes, and you'll get store credit for, whatever your clothes will sell for. You get 40% of that store credit. And then we also, in high season only, we offer cash. So you can also get cash for your clothes, which is a really a good thing, I think, for the community as well.
And right now you're having a sale. How long is the sale? And tell us about that.
Well, it's actually an ongoing sale. So what we do is we are constantly marking down our inventory by 50% and 75% off. And for instance, so we just like to keep things moving. I think with a used clothing store in this area, it's a danger to have things just sit there for like a year. We found that out pretty fast. Like, I've seen these shoes for a year, and I'm gonna, throw them away. So what we decided to do is just constantly mark things down. Okay. And we also have a supplier in San Francisco, so we can keep new to us things coming in. And so we go down there and have a buyer in the city, and she buys from a supplier there, and so we're constantly bringing like shipments in too as well.
Now, if somebody wanted to visit the store, what's your address, and tell us about any social media sites that you may have.
Yeah, so we are the name of our store is Cloth, and we are on at 320 North Franklin Street in Fort Bragg. We are across from the surf shop. That's what we like to say. We do not have a sign. We are actually, oddly enough, Facebook will not let us change our name to Cloth. We started out as a children's clothing store, okay. A buy-sell trade for kids and teenagers. But Facebook won't allow me to change the name. I don't know why. So it's Mendo Kid on there, but it's also Cloth, you'll see. Okay. And then we have an Instagram, which is Cloth Me Sunshine. Don't ask, I don't know. But yeah, we have that as well. But our Facebook is pretty active, and we'll let you know about sales and things like that.
All right, so if you're interested in learning more about Cloth, you can visit their Facebook page, or even better, come on down to the store and check out their merchandise. Yeah. Thank you, Daphne.
Thank you so much.